Okay. I'm Johnny Mackay. We're here at Crail Airfield for the 5th round of the Junior 1000 Lacoste Challenge. It's the 40th anniversary Kingdom stages. It should be quite a close field all along, and yeah, hopefully a good day.
This event marks the last rally before the summer break, and heading into this round, 4 events have produced 3 different winners. Holding a win apiece, Johnny Mackay and Jude McDonald have both been on the pace this year and will be aiming to claim the top spot this weekend. With 2 wins to his name, Ewan Tyndall is the man they will be chasing down. So let's learn more about the boy from Newcastle. The young Englishman has been competing in Scotland for the last few seasons and is known for his incredibly neat driving style. Competing on both sides of the border this year, Ewan is aiming for a unique Scottish and English championship double.
Well, I'm a motorsport man. I've been brought up in motorsport for my life. I started off in quads at the age of 5 and then progressed to go-karts and progressed to rallying.
Quick in a rally car, he has ambitions of travelling even faster in the future.
Well, I think I'm going to go back to school, 6th form for my A-levels. I want to become a pilot, so I'm going to work towards that. I like planes and I like obviously going fast, and I think a pilot will be quite a good job for me.
So a young Englishman, ability to win and a neat driving style. Now I wonder who his motorsport hero could be.
Well, I like Richard Burns. He's calm and collective. He's a fast driver too, but he delivers the results.
The question is, can he continue his winning ways this weekend at Crail? Well, if the opening loop is anything to go by, he has a very good chance. Quickest on SS1 and 2, Ewan holds a 3-second lead by first service. Jude McDonald is on the ragged edge. That's an uncharacteristic mistake from Jude in the opening loop, and you can see the car already sporting the battle scars. But despite the mistakes, Jude lies second after 2 stages, 3 seconds off the lead. Visiting from Ireland, Sam Adams has started brightly, holding an early 3rd overall. It's also a good start for Lewis Haining at the Igo, sitting 4th after 2 stages, and 3rd Scottish Junior. Peter Beaton has SRC regular driver Colin Baxter in the hot seat this weekend. Now, Colin has never co-driven in his life. It's a good start though, 5th overall, and they're locked in a battle with Lewis Winder and Mike Baird. The white Igo only 2 seconds down on the 107 after 2 stages. It's a steady start to the day for Andrew Blackwood, although he was a victim of a big 2-wheel moment on stage 2. This leaves him 7th at first service. Also starting steadily, Amy McCubbin holds an early 8th place, taking the lead in the battle to be top lady. It's not been a good opening look for Alice Patterson, the car misfiring badly, leaving her in a frustrated 9th. Hopefully the problem can be cured in service to allow Alice to show her true pace. And if Patterson was frustrated, Johnny Mackay was probably furious. This off bent the steering arm, which completely failed on SS2, Stage maximum left the Alto OTL. The rest of the day would be nothing but a test session.
Yeah, we're struggling with the brakes. The pedal went soft and then it was really hard and we're locking it up, so we've tried to fix that and it seems to be sorted.
What did these guys do you know?
Yeah, I just bled the brakes again, I think. Also put a new battery in the intercom because that went off on stage 1. It was a bit of a distraction, but we got through it alright.
Yeah, we just hit sand on a open hairpin right and just went straight into a few bales. But we didn't lose much time, but I mean we were bumperless and it's wrapped up the side. But I mean again, stage 2 we had a argument with some tyres and lost a couple of seconds there. But we're only 3 down I think overall, so we can make that back hopefully.
We bent the steering arm on what looked on the map as an open hairpin right, but it was actually a very, very tight hairpin right. And so sort of panic turned in too early and it bent and then landed on top of a tyre because it understeered and then got off the tyre and Stephen and the marshals there, they were working hard to get it off. He was so determined and then got back in and then went out for the next stage and under braking it snaps.
It's good to go.
go.
No excuses, no Robert.
It's frustrating though, eh?
Very frustrating.
Round Kames it wouldn't be quite so bad, but round here,
we're in second and it's dying, and then you put in first and it's sitting bouncing.
It's got to be flat out there though.
Aye, that's it. All to play for now.
Aye,
Out for the second loop, and McDonald made his move, the wild style of the morning replaced by Jude's regular neat style, and it saw him grab the lead, but only by a second. Still troubled by brake issues, Tyndall couldn't afford to back off. Losing 4 seconds over these 2 stages, there was going to be a titanic battle for the overall win on the last loop. Safe in third, Sam Adams was happy with his pace and happy to be swapping times with Lewis Haining. The pair only separated by 3 seconds over these 2 stages. Still fifth, Peter Beaton was running well, although Colin was finding this co-driver job a bit tricky. A mix-up on the notes left Peter driving essentially blind over these 2 stages. Lewis Winder continued his steady run in this loop, still 6th, but now 17 seconds down on Beaton. Amy McCubbin continued to lead the ladies' contest after this loop, although now she had a fight on her hands. With the misfire cured, Alice Patterson was absolutely flying, taking 13 seconds out of the city go over this loop as her fight back began. And with the Alto fixed, Mackay was now running well. Top 3 times in these 2 stages at least gave him something to smile about. However, not smiling Andrew Blackwood was unfortunately out, the gearbox breaking at the end of SS3, putting the C1 into an early retirement. Out for the final loop, and Mackay continued to show his true pace with another 2 third fastest times. All he needs now is a bit of luck. And there was some late drama for Amy, a final stage puncture dropping her to 8th at the finish and second lady home. Grabbing the top lady prize, Alice Patterson took 7th this time out. Her pace from SS3 onwards very impressive. Sixth at the finish, it was another solid result for Lewis Winder in the Igo. Fifth at the finish, Peter Beaton was pretty happy with his day's work, particularly with first-time co-driver Colin Baxter alongside. And having kept it clean all day, Lewis Haining blotted his copybook on the last stage after he bent a steering arm during a collision with a tyre. Still, 4th overall and 3rd Scottish Junior was a solid result.
Yeah, 3rd in the championship, can't complain.
Despite a bit of a problem in the last stage, I believe.
Yeah, I just locked up and I hit a tyre and it bent the steering, so it was a bit difficult to get around, but I was just scared it broke, so I just took it easy and went good in the straights and took it easy in the corner, so got it home.
Amazingly hitting that same tyre and doing, well, pretty much similar damage, Sam Adams enjoyed his trip over from Ireland and was particularly pleased to grab a podium finish.
Yeah, I've enjoyed the day very much. It's been a very good day's rallying, so it has.
Quite an experience over here. How does it compare with your events back home?
There's more competition over here, and it's better enjoying it more, having someone to base your times off and always keep up with. So I enjoy driving over in England and Scotland. So
he did an excellent job, first time here, and had a wee drama on the last stage. We had to drive around a bit of a problem, so we got round that. But no, great event, well organised as usual, good atmosphere, and so it's very good. Yeah.
At the top, things could not have been closer. Tyndall grabbed an important 3 seconds on SS5 to hold a 2-second advantage with 1 stage remaining. Then it was Jude's turn to fight back, 2 seconds quicker over the final stage, setting up a dead heat. Then it was down to the tie-break, with Ewan's faster SS1 time giving him and co-driver Paul Hudson their 3rd win of the season after a fantastic day-long battle.
No, it was we pushed right to the end. We couldn't have done much more, so no, it's been a good day.
Yeah, it just shows you how important it is to get out of the blocks quickly this morning.
Yeah, I know. I was just too quick this morning. I was too overcommitted, I think. So.
Yeah, great day. Yeah, if it hadn't been for a wee bit of time lost this morning, would it have been there or thereabouts? So it might have just made all the difference, but ifs and buts.
Yeah, very close battle. We'll finish on the same second as Jude, and luckily we got it on the tie break, being quick out the blocks this morning. So.
Despite both of you having a problem this morning, your brakes were a bit less serious than Jude's, but I mean, we snip and tuck all day.
Well, yes, whoever makes least amount of mistakes, I think, won their event. So I'm really happy to come away with no damage and, putting us in good footsteps for the rest of the championship.
We've all been pushing really, really hard. So I think the battle all day with Jude's been really, really good. Good for the cars, good for the championships, good for the lads. So it just shows how close the competition is.
So Tyndall comes out on top on the east coast, but next up it's the big one in the championship, the Solway coast in August. Proper route notes and an influx of new rivals as the Irish and English championships join in the fun.